Welcome back to the 7 Pillars of Power Marketing. I'm Mike Farrell. And in these next few videos, now we're going to start talking about the principles of power marketing and what you can do with these concepts, with these principles, to really ramp up your marketing and make it more and more effective and more helpful to your business. So this first power pillar number 1 is your website. And I think it's really important as you look at your website, and there are so many of them that I have looked at, that really the website is nothing more than a glorified company brochure. You might just as well stick a PDF file out there and you know, let somebody print off the PDF file, because that's basically all the website is a basic company brochure. And it's all good and well if that's out there, but again, in many cases, people are spending a lot of money getting these websites developed, and they're really not doing anything to help broaden their exposure, to help really increase their marketing and those kinds of things. So I think the first thing is, to have an effective website, you want to make sure that you've got relevant information on it that changes constantly. One of the key components to a great website is updating content on it on a regular basis. You really need to be doing that, and you need to be doing that and making sure that that website's in a platform that you can do that. We use WordPress web platforms in all the sites that we work on, because it's easy to go in and update content and add content and constantly change what's in that website. The other key to that is, as that content changes, it allows the search engines to find you better. Because again, if you're utilizing keywords and updating content and those kinds of things, the search engines like that. They like the fact that content is changing. So I think that's important. The other piece is making sure that somewhere on that website, preferably right out of the blocks on the home page, there are calls to action. You want them to go watch a video. You want them to download an ebook or a white paper. You want them to give them your name and email address so you can send them a discount coupon, or whatever it is. You want some sort of call to action to make sure that people are interacting with your website. The real easy way to figure out if people are interacting is if you've got Google Analytics set up. All you have to do is look and see how long people are spending on your site. You know, if they're just going in and spending 30 seconds or 40 seconds on your site, then you're probably not getting them to interact the way that you want them to. So again, making sure that there are calls for action to do that. And then along with that, making sure that as you've got those calls to action, do you have a follow-up system? I know of many businesses, and I've seen many of them that I've worked with, where you know, they may have a spot to sign up for a newsletter, but somebody signs up for a newsletter and then you know, they don't hear anything from them for 3 months because nobody's getting that information and following up on it. I think if you can create and have an automated system with an autoresponder in it that automatically starts following up with them once they submit their name and email address, that's absolutely essential, and it's something that you want to really look into, not only for your website, for any of the marketing that you do, because the faster you can respond, the better chance that you have of turning that prospect into a customer. In fact, I saw a study just recently, I believe it was from MIT, that basically found that if a person responded on a web form or something like that, if the response happened within 5 minutes, you were 95% more likely to turn that person into a customer than if it was beyond 5 minutes. That's a huge number, and I think that's really something that you need to consider as you're talking to people about getting getting follow-up and that kind of stuff. And I'm actually going to touch more on that in another video. So thanks for taking a look at this one. Power pillar number 1 is your website, and the next one we'll talk about SEO.